trying to do hard to get us live, and we are finally live here from E3 with eFootball PES 2020. Bunch of news dropped today, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sorry.
We have
But we're here now, and we're going to stay here all day. Robbie said we're going to make up for it all day.
all the way from Japan, Adam Bate. Mr. Adam Bate is in the house. He's gonna tell us all the juicy stuff, stories that we have from
All the
Japan.
secrets,
What we've been working on it.
all the stuff that we haven't announced. I'm gonna try and make up to all the fans that.
Let's just start it from the beginning again.
Okay,
So
sure.
today the news drops. We have a trailer.
Yeah.
We have two trailers actually.
Yeah, Iniesta as well.
We
Yeah.
got the E3 trailer, and then we have the Iniesta trailer.
Yeah, that's right. So it's been really exciting for us because we had some amazing content to go out. A lot of people are used to us announcing in mid-May, early May, and actually we held back and we thought about going strong, super strong. And we prepared a fantastic trailer, which was what you saw with Messi and Ronaldinho, and then we had this trailer content that we recorded with Andreas. Um, and that was fantastic because it's really around this key new feature in the game called finesse dribble, and he is working with us for more than 1 year on this feature as well, which let I'll let everyone know, and so it's going to get better and better. But working with him, and obviously it's his style of play, especially when he was a little bit younger and playing for Barcelona as well. He's got a very unique touch, and he's got a lot of knowledge and advice for us to make that feature the best it can be.
Now,
I think it's going to be game changing as well.
the king is back.
Messi, Messi, Messi. Guys, you don't understand. I want to say a huge thanks to the agent Pablo, who worked with me for a number of years to make this deal happen. We really have always been fans of Messi. Of course, we're really thankful for working with Philippe over the last few years. But when the opportunity came, and that was really what it was, to work with Leo, it was fantastic, and I think he was ready to come back onto the video games. What he said in that interview, I think it was FC Barcelona posted it actually, with him talking about his son, always asking him about why you're not on the cover, Dad. And that was a really genuine answer from him when he was speaking about being back on the cover. And I think it's fantastic for us to just kind of hear that desire from him as well to be back on the cover, that his family play PES, and that I guess he was brought up on PES, wasn't he? We were the first ones to have him, so
Winning 11 times. Right?
exactly,
Back in Argentina.
exactly, yeah. And just having him back here, back where he belongs, and I mean, for me, the greatest player ever on our cover, and he won't be the only player on our cover. But he's going to be, he's our main player. It's Leo. Messi's on our cover, so it's great.
The other thing that we are announcing today is a global partnership with Barcelona.
Yes, exactly. So a lot of people were concerned, and I know this kind of happens when you come to the end of a partnership, and people probably seen the history. We've been promising a lot more change coming to PES when it comes to licensing and partnerships and stuff, and we really wanted to make a statement this year with that. And the first one is Barcelona going from premium partner to global partner, which is a higher level. So we're much more closer, and I think it was fitting really to go and sign their best player, the best player in the world, to kind of match that level of deal. We're going to do a lot more things with Barca, some exciting content coming to the game over the next few years, as we hope to work with Barca moving forward for the future in many cool ways.
We have the release date.
Yeah.
For September.
September 10th.
September 10th.
Global, by the way. I saw some people talking about the date maybe in Europe here and there. Actually, it's globally, almost globally, with the disclaimer asterisk being that it's just Japan, which is a few days later, but globally September 10th.
So
Europe,
September 10th, Europe,
Europe,
Americas will go live.
Americas, yes, exactly.
We have the standard edition with Leo Messi on the cover, and maybe somebody else.
Yeah.
We cannot talk about that yet. But we have a nice legendary edition with some
Ronaldinho met him. Actually, really, I've got some great stories which I won't go into now because people want us to hurry up so we can play the game. But when it comes to meeting footballers this year, I met Ronaldinho last September when we did the scanning. Because what you get as a pre-order bonus, like we did with Beckham last year, is a 2019 version of Ronaldinho, and he was actually in Japan. We brought him to the office and we did a 3D scan, walked him around the office, such a pleasant guy to actually be around. And then when we went and met Messi actually in middle of May in Barcelona, and meeting him. And I have to say, I've been very lucky to meet some amazing footballers, but he was the best. He was the most genuine, the most pleasant. There was a part where we were in the changing room. I was just outside it, and he was literally coming out the changing room. And at that point, Pablo, the agent, was going to say, "Okay, I'm going to introduce you, Adam. Just don't move." And then he got called somewhere, and I was like, "Please don't come out now. Please don't." And he actually just came out of the moment. And I was like, "Oh no!" And he just goes, "Hola," and I looked really smile, and I just was like, Pablo," just like. But he was talkative. He spent a lot of time with everybody after the shoot as well. Such a lovely guy, and really, really was a complete honor to meet him.
That's so nice. Tell me about this. I mean,
No,
we're gonna start showing you guys the video. I know we were so behind today in the live stream, but we're here now. So
yeah,
we're gonna focus on the gameplay today.
yeah,
We had a nice, strong demo build, I would say, for this E3 show.
yeah, yeah. I mean, technically speaking, we're really far advanced on some of the key features here, but that shouldn't take away the playing experience for a lot of people here, because we are still really on a good level when it comes to showing what we're trying to achieve with the game with the key features.
So we're gonna be playing right now. I will hang you the remote control, Adam. You're gonna have to show me something. You've been playing for a long, long time. I started picking up a few days ago, so
Is that getting your excuses in? Actually, Robbie, I didn't sleep all night, so if you don't beat me now, you're never going to beat me, my friend.
this is it.
Yeah.
No, I mean the whole point of this.
Let's just talk about the menu. Are we
Yeah, yeah.
are we showing the screen right
we
now?
can go, but yeah, we can go back. We're gonna make sure that we're streaming the. I think they're working right now to get us so you guys can actually see the gameplay, because the whole point of this presentation, the live stream, is for Adam to actually go deep into the gameplay, because I know that's the questions the community, the fans wants to see. A lot of gameplay. What is changes? What are we talking about with all these dribbling, the Iniesta been doing? It's actually nice to see all Iniesta's moves. I like the play like Ronaldinho style. Like how he's holding that with the chest,
Yeah,
playing with the back.
I think it's the uniqueness from the game really that we have in terms of the, you know, being able to bring the players to life. And I think a lot of the key features that we've worked on in the game is really around the tagline, the playing is believing. And I think the trailer is really unique. You see a lot of new animations and touches, and I don't. I think I can understand if somebody would look at the trailer in some instances and say that is maybe similar to 19. But I think if you really go deep and if you experience the game and actually play it, it's such a difference. It's such a vast difference.
I mean, we have a new camera angle too, so it's a lot. I can see already a lot of difference from not just the gameplay, but the visually that it needs to get adjusted. Like one of my biggest mistake that I made this year was actually get my hands on PES 2020 and start using the same style as last year in 2019. I hit a wall at one moment. It's like what I'm doing is something wrong. So you have to actually to adjust your gameplay to the gameplay, because I feel like a benefit from possession the ball, take
Mm.
your time. It's all about time.
Yeah,
The time you take for the perfect pass, to come out with a nice dribble. And I saw today on the Iniesta trailer, Iniesta's explaining that. He's like, you step back a little bit, you can see the, the feeling itself, and then you decide what to do. So,
it was really interesting when he was talking about it. He got really involved in the discussion, and you can see from the footage from the Iniesta trailer, you can see exactly how involved he got, how he was discussing the actual movements, the way that he's saying that he wants to create an angle so he can come inside and be incisive and make those opportunities, fool the defenders into moving a certain way, or looking at opportunities to make an angle where it would be advantageous for him to come inside and make that movement. And I think, when you sit with intelligent people who are masters of their craft, whether it be football in this instance or something, when somebody knows what they're talking about, you know that you're sat with somebody and they're talking as like a true expert, and you just feel like, totally lost in that conversation. And Iniesta's playing in Kobe right now, so it's not a crazy journey. It's like 2 hours on the Shinkansen, and you can go and see him, and he's in his he's got his home there, or we went to a studio nearby in Kobe, and just being able to see him in that environment, and a great player like Iniesta, and talk about these key features was just amazing. When you were thinking about how you can integrate what he's talking about into a video game. And that's one thing that I will say is there was an interview that I did a few years ago for this German publication, and he said to me, "What's the difference between you and your competitor? If you took away everything, why do you think there's this difference?" And I go, honestly, I think it's because we're Japanese. And the reason why is I've never seen this eye for detail, this meticulous level to recreate something so granular, because it's those small things which build up into something bigger. And the team in Japan have taken this concept of this finesse dribble, which for many people is a similar concept, and hopefully I can show you guys soon. It's a similar concept to what we've done before, but it's taking it that step further, where it's giving you full control of your player in any kind of given motion when in possession of the ball, and as Iniesta says, giving him the opportunity to create. A skilled player to create opportunities for for his teammates. So I think just having that integration into the game with the Japanese team, with that eye for detail, those small things that only certain people would appreciate, and being able to recreate that and put it into the game. And really, I think a football fan, or certainly a fan of that kind of footballer, would really appreciate.
No, no, I'm really excited about it, and to show it to the guys. They're watching us right now. And one of the things during the small trailer today from Iniesta,
Yeah.
you guys were showing him the old style of the PES, and then he was making his adjustments, and to see his reactions to get the gameplay back to him with the feedback that he gave him. And he's saying, you know what, this is exactly what I was.
You done. You got. Yeah. There was a line where he said you can't get better, and it's nice to hear that. But it's a kind of like working with the development team in Tokyo. Those guys are very much, I guess, 50-50 on those kind of things. They take bad things the same way as they take good things. They don't get too carried away with positivity and don't get taken back by negativity. So they're very level-headed. But obviously, when a footballer like Iniesta is telling you that you've done a great job, it does make you feel good. But we've got a lot of more work to do, because, like I mentioned, this is not a short-term deal with Andreas. We have a long-term deal with him, where we're hoping to develop the game further and further.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I mean, are we ready to play, guys? Can we start playing right now? Because this is like having a plate of food in front of me. I cannot eat it. It's like I really
I want
want
to play.
to get in. You want to get in this and play?
Maybe, yeah. I don't like. I'm seeing too much of my tired face right now on the
Yeah, we
screen.
still,
So
yeah. And people don't want to see us. I know for sure they don't want to see me, so they want to see some gameplay. And we're ready to show you guys, especially with the menu. Here we go. We got the menu. Well,
yay!
we're changing. We
Yeah.
listen to some
Okay.
feedback
So
right here.
so just press down on the controller. So this is what I want to say to everybody. Right now, it might look kind of simple with the logos, but it's very dynamic. We're gonna bring different pieces of content to you. So in this instance, right here at E3, we've just been talking about Iniesta quite a lot, and we've got this trailer which we've published. This is a different kind of version. It's more of an overview. So we've got the two things which we're going to speak more about, which is the finesse dribble. The dummy kick is the kick, which is what I call. I think people are kind of used to me calling our key features something different, because I see it in a different way. Because dummy kick is the name of the feature inside the game, but actually I call it, just quite simply, disguise pass. It's where you hold the power button as if to shoot, and you press triangle or you press
There we go.
circle.
There we go. It's right now on the screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, there you go. So that's something which is really key. But yeah, let's go back to the menu. So each press up,
Let's go back.
brand new menu. So the first thing I want to say is it's very dynamic. One thing that you can't do here is go between the different options, which is obviously the PES League, and then you've got the three key modes there. But when you do have the full version, you'll be every time you go through each of the screens, you'll see different players appear. Obvious,
Different players, huh?
that's obviously for the future announcements, but the idea is that you will see it's not going to be the same image all the time. That's what I want people to know. So you'll see different images. So if you, yeah, let's go straight into
Let's
it.
go.
Quick match.
Let's
So
go.
I'll go over to this side. And so from here, it's very similar right now in terms of the look and the feel. Um, I think.
What you wanna do?
Okay, so I'm going to
Wanna do the
go
legends? You wanna
as
do
PES Legends, and you go as boss. Great idea.
let's
Okay,
do it that way. Okay.
and
Now this is new,
so
right here.
this is, yeah, this is a new look and a new feel. It's still being worked on. So everything that the people are seeing right now is still being worked on. So I will try and give you some good ideas of what's going to be different and new in the game, and what's going to be changed and what's going to stay as it is. But right now, this is being worked on right now. So this is a nice angle. People will notice the shirt looking different, different player models. You can see the difference between Suarez and young Iniesta here. It's something that we're still working on, is the shirt style. So obviously, if the fans are watching and they've got some feedback on the look, please let us know. But do feel assured that we're still working on those things as well.
Let me get this to for sure 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's take our time.
Take our time. We do like
Okay.
that. You
Yeah.
wanna do overtime or anything like that?
Yeah, let's do overtime and PKs. Let's do it.
Leave it as regular for the goalkeepers or
Let's score some goals. It's up
score
to
some
you.
goals.
Let's
No,
put.
no, no. Let's score some goals. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah. Game plan.
Let's go a game plan.
I want to.
You wanna include some players in there?
I mean, we've actually, the way the team is built here is based on just being able to have all the players on the pitch. So you'll see Nedved there. What I tend to do is mix it up a little bit. And actually, my formation is very attacking, so I think you should have some fun here. I like Totti. I met Totti in Rome as well.
You
So
did?
yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna bring on Diego. We'll show Ronaldinho
You bring Maradona, of course. You're gonna be showing off with Ronaldinho, doing some Ronaldinho.
some skills here and there. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm thinking. I just the only change I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Vidal.
Okay.
Might have to defend a little bit more than you just because of your players.
I hope so.
'Cause, yes, you are at full attack.
I'm leaving myself very open at the back here.
You go full
So
attack. We'll go here. The stadium. We go to Camp New.
yeah,
Night and we like the summer, right?
yeah, summertime.
Yeah, we-
Summer. Okay, great.
Do it.
KO. Okay, so I think something that I'm not sure will come across in the stream is some new animation, ambient feel of the players as they come out onto the pitch. It's very similar right now in this demo, I think, to 2019. But hopefully they'll see a really nice visual look, because we've been working on all the lighting and making the game look more realistic. So this is summer night, and you can see that it's still, summertime, daytime, and
Yes,
as it
yes.
gets
It's not
later.
fully night right now.
Exactly.
I already can see some difference on the visuals.
Yeah. So you'll
compared
see
from
some of it.
last year.
Yeah, you'll see little, I
Little
think,
bit.
unique differences right now in these moments for sure. See the players coming out. You see the different fit of the kit as well.
I see the stadium also has a little bit change.
Yeah, we've actually been updating it with Barca to make it much more accurate. It's the external parts as well. We've worked really hard with them on updating the external of the stadium itself. Also, the tunnel's been updated
Nice.
as well.
I see also this part also, but the formation is also changed.
Yeah, well, it's got a different look, visual look. It's much nicer now. It's more transparency, bolder font, rather than trying to make it into its own compartment. I think it's more modern design.
Definitely.
That's the new ball as well.
Nice. We have a new ball. in
Yeah.
this version.
So we'll play it.
And of course, as you can see right now, different camera.
Exactly. I'm happy that we got here. So
There we go.
one thing that I want to say to a lot of people right now as they are watching this is this is a broadcast camera.
Timing.
Yeah,
I just went straight for the kick. I should hold a little bit.
yeah, exactly. And one thing that you do feel is the differences in how strong they are as well. So you'll see, Messi is very small dribbler, but if you've got a big defender like I've got Vieira at the back, he might not be able to match him for pace, but he'll be able to stick with him based on his strength. That's a nice interception. So you'll see lots of new animations in this build as well. But we talk about the right stick control, and this is me just using the right stick, and this is really trying to face up, and you can really it's like the R2, but the key thing is that it's much more responsive in design and much more fluid in animation. It's not where it is as we intend to actually make it, but it's going to be a really important feature for players, especially when they get into this position with players like Iniesta. That was naughty.
That was no foul at all. Come on, ref.
Oh, about to pass it to
Well, you
Diego.
were trying to do it quick,
Yeah,
huh?
you just relax then. Should I go for it from here? Do a bit of a
Why not? You
Beckham.
had Beckham.
Messi, please.
Should I control the goalie? No.
No, just let me score. No, too much. So we've really worked on the animation and the flow. So when you see players, how they interact with the ball, how they actually kick it, there was a lot of feedback about the shooting and being more free. And you'll notice as well in the build that the way the players kick the ball is in the previous games you would have a situation where they would strike the ball in a certain way where it wouldn't match the actual spin on the ball. But we've really worked on the way the players kick the ball and the ball moves it in that way. So you'll start to see less animation where it looks strange. But I think one thing that's really cool in this camera is being able to see the stadium as well. So you can
True.
see your actual players on the pitch, and you can see um, the actual beauty of the stadium, and you can see the differences. So when you start playing in different stadiums, nice, you can see the differences, and you'll feel like you're playing somewhere else. What a ball! Unlucky. It's nice how you broke away. Something that I was explaining to somebody before as well is the actual having this new camera obviously allows you to see more of the pitch. And one of the things that the team wanted to let us know was the way that they worked on managing the pitch, the way they worked on managing the positions across the pitch. And that was really important because everyone sticks together in their formation. And rather than being spread out like you saw in 19, things got stretched a lot. So I think that was really important as well.
I like how they depends on the who player has the ball, which player has the ball, the reaction of the other players. They know exactly who can give you a good pass and who can probably will dribble. Ooh, nice pass. Will be finished. Oh, he's a lefty guy.
Oh, safe.
Oh,
Oh! Someone's telling me that maybe the screen switched. But hopefully everyone saw that save. That was insane.
hopefully,
That was
they see
ridiculous.
that.
Oliver Kahn. Maradona. Diego.
No!
Diego.
I'm gonna follow him. I have to follow him, man.
Oh.
Sorry, but I cannot let you score first. This is the first live stream, man.
So me and Robbie are super focused, guys. So if you saw something else for a period while we were talking,
Yeah,
we do apologize.
We were so into the gameplay, anyways.
Yeah, Brian was talking about coming and helping us. I'm just wondering if you're available, mate.
But for sure, I think they're watching now the gameplay.
Yeah.
You guys missed a good first half so far.
Okay, Bex, come on. Don't let me down. Come on, DB.
Come on, keeper. You can do it by yourself. By yourself.
Oh,
it
whoa.
deflects. It deflects.
One thing that we're working on is the animation motion flow. So it's kind of the linking between the motion. And right now we're still working on it. It's really important for the finesse dribble. So for the right stick control, it's really important. But one thing that we want to see is the fluidity in the animation, where there's less what you call dead state, if you know what I mean.
What a pass!
Hopefully he's onside. Oh, ah, step over and
I had to
go.
go strong with you in that one. Man, you had so much talent in that team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I was gonna have to go
He was
bang.
coming back.
I was about to go bang with Batty. Yeah, just off. I'll give you that.
You were so ready to.
But I really, I mean, one thing that I really like is really the sort of the pace of the game, and those kind of touches which kind of get away from the player, the stability of the player there fighting. It's nice using. I mean, you can see that pass now much more easy, and then you try one again. Oh no, too far away.
But again, it's all about the timing. Before
Yeah.
we used to have just the pass, more about the power.
Exactly, but you see the style of the game. It's about varying up and using the pitch. So there's a few times when I play as Milan and I'm playing 4-3-1-2, and what tends to happen is that as I come out from my right back or left back, there's no one to actually play the pass to, so I have to come back and pass it back to my centre backs and build again. Nice.
Oh,
Ollie,
save it. No.
thank goodness.
I like how the
Can't
shooting.
save me so much.
Sometimes you can with it double tapping the square. It's working better than previous years. I think, at least for me, it's working.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly. Go on, Khan, give it some. Do you know? And I really love. It's something that you'll see a little bit here, but more and more that we're working on is the animation. On those shooting animations, it's really important. Oh, we're on the screen now. Make you look.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay, so it's half time.
It's gonna be a half time.
How do you feel? Oliver can't save me. That save.
Save that. Should we find a quick one? It has to be. I'm sure. You think it's part of the highlights? It has to
Yeah,
be.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be a highlight.
Because I don't think we were tightly. I don't think it was on the screen when it happened. So let me just try to see if it's there. Hopefully it is, because it was a double save. So sometimes it.
Yeah, you might be able to spot some new features. This is my poor free kick attacks. So with the free kicks, we have changed it a little bit. So it's not the same as it was in 19 with the power. So you do have to remaster it a little bit, if you know what I mean. It's not.
Here's a double save. Here we go. You gotta see it.
Oh,
look at that!
Oliver Kahn.
That was the game.
That was Robbie being dirty.
I was trying to stop you from scoring a corner.
Yeah, just the top.
Was,
I think Sagan was across. I think yeah.
He was gonna go. Well,
I think he's all right. But see, the animation is so nice there with the goalkeepers.
That was my last shot with the double square there. Come, man. Your man saving you right there.
Thank you.
Let's do it, man.
Okay, second
People
half.
want some goals. People want to see some goals. Any game plan?
Let's go straight into it. We've got superstars here. So I'll try and work with the right stick a little bit more as well. You as well, Robbie.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
The key thing that I want to say about the right stick is, that's the double touch which used to be in the game, and it's a little bit more fluid now. But the idea with the right stick is that everything is not. See that? It's just instant. It's like, oh, take it away. And we're working on the responsiveness even more, but it really adds to the ability with the player.
Hey. No. Oh! For his left. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I went straight into you.
Get out of here now. Uh-oh.
But I think what I was trying to show there is the intricacies that you can do with the right stick. You can move away from people like that very, very nicely with the right stick. And when you are with someone super special like Messi, you can really do some damage. Ooh. Yeah. Totti. Oh. Come on, Totti. See that? Really, obviously, we've worked on that as well. He is obviously more of a right-footed player, and in that instance, in the past, maybe you wouldn't get that kind of animation. It's not really fully developed right now in the game, but that's something that we're going to have super strong come launch, or I'm sure people, when they finally get to know when the demo is out and when they actually play it, they'll be able to see that themselves.
So in terms of the demo, we're gonna announce that on the PES World Finals, correct?
Correct, yeah. So that's something we got quite a few announcements actually because we had so many things to announce. Well, a nice animation. Oh, so many announcements here at E3.
Oh
Nice Totti.
no!
War save. Keepers are saving us. You see the structure of the defense here as well. That everyone's pushed up a lot. Who's that? Parky. So there you haven't got a pass on. I've got to come back inside. Ronaldinho's occupied. Iniesta's making a run. Nice pass outside of the foot. Touch. Referee. Nice. Bang. Please let me. Bang.
Oh, he did it!
That was beautiful. I was just like that, just like the old days. Adriano Batistuta, just get on the right foot, left foot, boom.
You need just
Boom.
to find that right
Rocket.
spot, like the space. You needed the right moment to do it.
Do you know one thing that you felt there as well is not being able to hurt me. Batistuta on the ball. Okay, he's not the fastest, but he's got that power and strength to hold people off. You see the nice little touches there and there. He's holding people off. Vidal's coming in. Get off me. Touch away. Bang. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you see it right there when Vidal was he had him, but then Bati just moved his arm
and
like,
you'll start to really appreciate these kind of
right
abilities
there,
and
he's like,
strengths.
get out of here,
Yeah,
man.
and then
he found those 3 seconds that you needed.
That's it. You just want to get that. It's like a special move in a fighting game. Sometimes with that, if you get the perfect opportunity, you want to take it and just hit it as hard as you can. And especially with a player like Batistuta with such a strong shot power.
Have to try to get back somehow in this game.
It's hard talking and playing, isn't it?
It is. But it's nice. We're trying to show you guys some of these movements.
Yeah.
Some of these changes that we have here.
Exactly. So with the R2, we've got things like that. When you press the R2 now, it's like a give and go. Well, letting it go.
Used to be L1. I mean R1. So
yeah, that's right. They have changed it. And now when you press the R2, you can do the shimmies like the step overs and the shimmies as well while you're holding R2 now. So they have reworked the control system, and it's something that they're still tweaking as well. Because obviously a lot of people will have a lot of feedback, especially after the demo, about what we should do. I'm hoping people can really feel the pace of the game. I don't know, obviously, how this output is, but they can see the weight of the ball, the spin of the ball, which is something that we've been speaking about as well, which is very important.
Here we go. Look at that.
Yeah, Diego, obviously, if he's got some heavy player or stronger player like Rakitic was there, you saw the way that players started to run then as well when certain players got the ball. That's the new Inspire stat. So you'll see with...
Hey.
Sorry, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. But you'll see when you have certain players, everyone will start to run. And they'll make a run for you, especially when you're a skilled player. If you're a good dribbler, people will take people away, which we showed in the announcement trailer. I think that was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
By the way, people asking me on social media about Messi. We 3D scanned him. His latest 3D scan's not in the game right now, and we're hoping to get it in for launch. So if people are wondering if it's improved look on last year, but maybe kind of similar, please don't worry. We have 3D scanned him now. So hopefully that data will be going in before launch.
Yeah, and pretty soon after this game, we're going to go on our phones quick and check a couple of messages because, we were promising to check all your tweets and messages and questions for Adam. So we're going to take a look at that. I know the whole delay kind of get us off track on the whole program, but we're going to get back to that and answer some of your questions.
Oh! Punched it. Ter Stegen.
I need a new counter. I need a new counterattack here. Come on. To build something.
What a ball. See that? That's brilliant. Seeing this kind of football.
There we go. There we go. Get it. Oh, Messi's tired, man. So Rakitic had to cover that, but...
Oh, no, wrist it there.
Leo!
Oliver Kahn is my boy. Strong, not as...
I like how you can change the pace too. Like, you
exactly.
can
exactly.
Quick pass and then...
you can see the responsiveness in terms of me actually going around in circles here. There's not really an irregular animation. Everyone's taking a touch of the ball. The ball is moving based on an inside or an outside step. And then you see the inertia being shifted from the player, and he's not going to go back there straight away. But you have that confidence. You have that confidence in the possession. Obviously, I'm a Legends team, so everybody's kind of good. But you can see the actual quality.
Trying to get you too. Oh
Nice.
no, he found the spot. Don't let him.
Oh, that was it. Kind of run out of ideas there. Went down a route. Fantastic. Okay, let's take some questions and we'll play one more game.
Let's get some questions.
More games.
More games. Let's see. Let's get to Twitter right now. I know we posted a picture earlier on official PES, so we're gonna go straight for that right now. And I'm still excited about this. First day of E3. Here we go. Questions.
Nice. Watching the replays are nice. Actually, watch them.
And that was
Doubles.
I would. Oh, look at that. That was safe.
Yeah, he made a couple of good saves for me, didn't he?
So today we have my different announcements. One of them was our mode, our offline mode. Master League.
But, so you told me that I shouldn't speak about it too much today.
No. We don't want to go into any.
But you know it's my baby, our baby. Actually, our baby.
It's our baby.
We worked really hard on this mode,
Yes.
and
We love this mode.
and we did promise everybody, especially with me going to Japan, we did say that it's going to be our focus to get the team to work on it, and we didn't do too much. I think the team wanted to work on it. They really wanted to improve Master League, and we talked about a 3-year plan, and just seeing this year 2 absolutely improve on an incredible scale, absolutely unbelievable scale. And maybe a lot of people saw the first one to be kind of smaller improvements, and maybe we're expecting more last year. But I think this year you can see that last year we made those fundamental changes, probably behind the scenes, which people couldn't see as much. But I think now you can see what we've done is crazy. All
One
these
of the things that I want
cutscenes,
to get clear on this, because I know we had the trailer, which
Yeah.
shows Johan Cruyff, Maradona being part of those legends that you can use as a manager.
Yeah.
They do have a good question here from Faces by Laucha, and he's saying that are these managers that we're seeing on these trailers, are they going to be also available in exhibition mode?
Not right now, no.
Yeah, at this
so
point,
it's just for Master League, yeah. So those managers that you're seeing, obviously you got the legend managers. The legend managers, yeah. Right now there's no plans to, but I'll take that question back to the team in Japan, because I don't know if it's something that you could do if you could use them in other modes. I think that's what I'm trying to say, really. If it's in an exhibition, that's a different question. But in other modes, for example, I think everyone knows what I'm thinking here, to see if we've decided on that situation. So for right now, it's just Master League.
Sportnut 1908 was asking about the gameplay itself. He said the feedback exactly on responsiveness. And I think we've been showing that, but what is your thought about that? You were talking about the still being improved, even though for us right now is very good.
Yeah.
Responsiveness, how you see that?
I think responsiveness is a really interesting topic right now, because I think there's situations where if the game is too responsive, you'll start to see the players move into angles too instantly, and it looks unrealistic. It's always been a very difficult conversation internally, because PES's DNA is to have that gameplay. I mentioned it to you before. Is to make sure that everything is super instinctive. And everything that happens is not because it's not like a fighting game where you're I'm going to do a fireball and a dragon punch right now. This is like, oh, this guy's going to do this, so I'm going to react super quickly, and I'm going to dodge past his challenge because I see it coming. And that's what PES has always been about. It's been about the game unfolding and you reacting to it. So one thing that we do want to keep it is responsive, but we're trying to obviously bring in player weight and inertia more and more in a realistic way without sacrificing the responsiveness. So I really want to make sure that we focus on that DNA. But one thing that the team wants us to do is to make sure that for 2020, when the player is interacting and shifting the ball, it's done in a realistic way. So if he's a right-footed player and he wants to go to the left and then he shifts to the right, it's not going to be instant. He's going to be moving maybe his right foot over the ball to shift it to the right, which, this is not something super new and crazy different to what we used to do back in the day, so it's something that we're trying to bring in, but not sacrificing the
No, no,
the
no.
responsiveness.
Totally understand.
But one thing I do
you don't
want to
want to be
say,
unrealistic on that moment.
exactly. But one thing that I do want to say is the finesse dribble. Now I mentioned before that we're still working on it, and you can start to see the magic of it in this build. But I promise you this: it's completely advanced from the E3 build right now. And it's so responsive, and just something that I was talking about when it comes to the fighting games. I was talking about the fireball. So let me put it this way: when you're in okay, fireball, okay, down, quarter forward, forward, punch. The fireball comes out on the punch, right?
Yeah.
So that's the fourth action. But then you do the punch. So let's use that example. Last year, there was the double touch, which I was doing before, where you press up on the right stick and forward on the left stick. And then once you press the second motion, then the player would go into the first animation, the second animation. So it wasn't happening as you were pressing it. It was like you did a special move, and then he did the sides. So this year, you can morph into a double touch, or you can morph into a different kind of movement based on if you press up on the right stick, your player moves in that instant up. So it's very different to the up forward as last year, whereas you start moving on the forward. It's all this is what we're trying to work on with the right stick. It's very different where you're thinking, and right now, that for us is the most important responsiveness. Now, if the player isn't in a position to actually flick the ball in the way that you want, he'll still do so instantly, maybe in a very reckless way and in a way that he will never keep possession after he's hit it, but he'll still do it. He'll still try it. And we're trying to keep that super responsive.
And that answers the question actually from this guy Adarsha, because he said it was so difficult to do skills in PES 2019. And one of the things is like
Yeah.
he said that he couldn't dribble as fast as he wanted to
Yeah.
because he had to use multiple things to get one move done. So I think with the right stick now, it's gonna free a lot of people and help a lot of people like me. They used to have a lot of hard time with trying to use couple sticks to do it.
Yeah. And I think when it
Do one animation exactly.
yeah, exactly. But I think one thing that I do want to sort of reinstate is the right stick is for you to try and navigate those really tight packed defenses
between players.
between. Exactly. And I feel like that's where the right stick really comes into its own. The finesse dribble has been brought in for that, and who we've been working with, Iniesta, those kind of movements.
He knew a little bit about that stuff.
He's not too bad at it. And I think what you see right now in the build here, by the time you do see the demo, you're going to see the right stick in a completely different form, because already I'm seeing it being so much more adaptive, so much more animation, so much more context, where you'll see our true vision. I'll even say Masuda-san, who's one of the gameplay producers, it's more his baby than anybody else. Obviously, everybody's working on this feature. Taya-san is sat right beside him and he's helping him. But whenever I've had conversations about the finesse dribble, even in its creation and the concept and actually putting it into the game, it was Masuda-san who sat me down and said, "Adam, check this out." And he was showing me the stuff. And even before I came to E3, he sat me down and said, "Adam, check this out." And, he's got this special build that he's tweaking and making, "What do you think of this? What do you think of this?" And I'm seeing it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So I think they're the kind of things where they can take advantage of. What I will say as well is watch out for Inspire. So this is a new thing, which is reinstates more of that PES feeling of individuality, which you already have, but it's that extra stamp, where you've got these three different features. You've got the dribbling, Inspire, and then you've got low pass and high pass. So, players like Rakitic and Arta for Barcelona, they have really high Aspire in low pass and high pass. What that means is as soon as a player gets the ball, players start moving. Not necessarily last man running. sometimes it'll be someone cutting in or someone coming short, but players start moving around you.
It's
And
a part of believing that that person can actually get it past where I'm gonna go run. Like, I'm gonna be ready
exactly,
for that guy.
because that guy's got the ability to make the pass. He's got high stats in passing, so I know that if I'm going to make a run, because I know he'll find me.
Yeah.
And that's like I said, you got low pass and high pass. I mean, Messi's one of the few players which has got high in all three areas. But the dribbling stat is key for Messi, because what you'll see, especially when you're against the AI, is when you've got a player who's got really high dribbling stats, your teammates will start to drag defenders away, leaving you on a one-on-one situation, because they're confident that you can beat a man one-on-one. You'll only have to beat one guy to get that space to get through on goal as well. So I will say that there's a lot of these features that have been brought into PES, which keeps the game fresh and unique and different against different teams. But also, one of the most important things, especially talking about Master League, is when you sign a player, you see the impact on your team, and it's not just a stat. It's the influence they have on the team, and we do have little traits. Like, for example, if you think about what low pass and high pass gives you, it's playmaker style, and that is reinforced with this Aspire stat. Inspire stat. Sorry. So that's the kind of thing that, again, is that PES is known for. It really brings these things to the fore, and really puts it in your face where you can see it clearly having an impact.
Yeah, it makes a difference. I mean, it's not just the like you're trying to say. Like Messi is not just gonna do exactly like what Messi does in terms of his own skills, but also it helps and the team adapts to that.
Yeah.
So, like you're saying, if he's gonna be on one-on-one situation, people will be like open it up because this guy can dribble around.
Exactly.
And also, if they has a position where he can pass, the guys will get open for a wide pass and stuff. So
Yeah.
That is nice. Let's go to one more game.
Onegaishimasu, which means please.
Let's go one more game. Since I'm here, I'm gonna show you guys something quick. I think we have a nice. Let me.
I want to be boss.
A nice giveaway. Yeah, we can just do it like that. A nice giveaway. I don't know.
Oh, speaker.
Yeah, we have a cool speaker for you guys. Make sure you use our social channels to get this. We'll send you one. Had the nice eFootball PES 2020 logo. Guys, come on, you can listen to our whole playlist later on. I have here just for you here at E3 2019. So please use our social channels, go official PES, and we'll be hearing from you. See what we can do. Now we go back to the gameplay. So we have changed a little bit. We have Adam playing with Barcelona at home.
I'm gonna hurt you with Messi,
and
honestly.
I'm with the red control.
Gonna hurt him.
Gonna play with the legends, and I'm gonna wait for the moment where the guys in the streaming, hopefully they can hear me, and we can switch to the gameplay.
Sumimasen. Onegaishimasu.
And then we can go right to this. Again, I know you guys are talking about right now live to see what's happening. Make sure you send us your messages. Make sure you are using our hashtag PES gameplay for today. Also, make sure you are participating to get a nice speaker that we have here at E3 this year. And we're ready to go. Whenever the live stream can go, we can switch to the gameplay, please. And go ahead. I'm trying to fix my hair quick, but hopefully I'll go away from the camera.
People be talking about my hair. Like it.
Yeah, say hi to everyone in the community too. People from PES Universe were around here. We saw Barry talking here.
Oh yeah, he was there.
He was talking to you about.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, we were having a good conversation. He hadn't played the game by the time I spoke to him. He was still waiting to play.
We had to hear from him after.
Yeah, it's fair. Hopefully he liked it, but I think we spoke about the key features and stuff, and I'm hoping he saw it. You want to call up a question while I?
Yes, I pull up a question.
Shall I give a shout to the tech team?
Can you guys hear us in the streaming, please? Anyone can go for the. We're gonna see Adam standing up for a little bit. I don't think that people in the streaming can see us in the stream room. And
gameplay?
The idea is to go
We've been asking for
back
the
to
gameplay?
the full gameplay, so we can go and see. So yes, we do have 4 questions.
Yes, gameplay.
And we'll get back to that. shoot. No.
Good timing.
Yes, we go back to that because a lot of the questions were in terms of the Master League. So we're gonna talk about that in more details tomorrow.
I'm watching on the live stream. That's how bad you are. I don't have to focus on the main screen. Oh, it's nice. Oh, Messi. He feels so good. Referee. Okay.
No,
Okay. Oh, is that how it is? Is that how it
It's
is?
not Carlson Iniesta.
Ugh.
Hey,
Look at
you see
him
that?
run.
No,
Look at his
can
gun.
we do that again? Can we do that again? Can we replay that? That was amazing.
That was really bad timing, by the way.
Yeah,
And I
you
kept
went
held
for
of
my body.
I kept held of
Think I
R1 afterwards.
moved.
I kept running. Oh, I see. That's why I was so good, because you had all these players. Oh!
Oh, I got those 3 seconds. Who Batistuta? Come on, the man of E3.
He's
goals in one
turning
day.
into the man of E3. What a goal.
Yes.
That was naughty. I love that. That was such a good strike. There's Ronaldinho 2019, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
His little
Ronaldinho
Nike,
2019.
there's a little Nike tick headband. But yeah, this is beautiful. Nice animation of the goalkeeper as well. You see him reach out for
Fighting
it.
right there. Hey, straight for the goal.
Not happy.
Bati, man,
Not happy.
Bati, but-
Where are you?
He has a canyon on his leg, man. What? The bazooka. What's going on there?
Yeah.
It's like
That,
I like
the
how
way that
he
it
moved.
fell, bang.
You were trying to foul me here.
No, I was trying to block you.
Here we go, 1-0. I think these are the legends, right?
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for
why.
giving me that legends team.
I messed that up, didn't I? It is hard to control them, actually, to contain them, sorry. But if I can keep on the wing... Rakitic has got nice. Oh no! See that shot there? It was really bad because the ball wasn't at a good height. It was obviously his right foot. He tried to use his right foot, so. Totti got it.
Oh, there you. Dal.
You tend to, yeah. I think the passing is much more available with Barca. The players coming short. A lot more space that you give me as well.
Well, you have the tiki taka, the advanced tragedy. So oh,
What a goal! That is a
nice.
ridiculously good goal. Team goal.
Nice. Team. Exactly what.
Oh, I love it.
Uh
Friends.
oh.
We've just been told to wrap up.
Yeah,
We're having too much fun.
You guys need to get back to work. That's what they're saying, right?
Okay. 5 minutes. So let's do
5
5
minutes.
minutes of questions, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some questions done. Let's give that. We're gonna give this away too. At one point, we'll do the giveaway on the social channel. So we don't because I know you guys want to hear more answers from Adam. For example, the people talking about that the AI for the whole year. They would like to see at one point through the 3-day streamings if they will the AI start shooting from far away or taking just different ways to attack.
Yeah, understood. I don't think we can do it on this build, can we? So, yeah, but we'll definitely show that. I think this is a little bit early, but you'll see different styles here. If you're playing Superstar, a lot of people are talking about getting rid of the cheating AI, as I like to say. So that's something that we've worked on, especially with the stats and the realism of the players. No matter which difficulty level, there's an element of realism where a certain player from a lower level team doesn't, suddenly become a 100 rated, if you know what I mean, and play out of his skin. In a very unrealistic way.
Let's see. We have a lot of stuff, and a lot of people want to know about the modes. I'm trying to find more about gameplay. Like they say, the AI we're talking about. We can talk about the Master League. If we can create, we can actually create managers and Master League. So that's one of the things. Player movements is decent. Of course, it's decent. Player movements.
Okay, I'm going to go to my Twitter account because
Yeah,
you're rubbish at this.
Let's get. Adam's going to start pulling from his Twitter account.
Leo is back.
And thanks again for
Are there
all the
any
retweets.
Are there any leagues to announce alongside partner clubs. Let's talk about that tomorrow. I think when we talk about Master League a little bit more.
A lot of more details about Master League. We're gonna have a lot of
Edit mode.
edit mode.
I want to post the kit template.
When should we do that?
I can do it now or whenever you want. I've got the kit template in my phone.
There we go. He has the.
But it's
kit
not. It's not changed. So.
Are you sure? Because everybody's saying it looks different already.
The textures have changed when you import the kit into the game. But in terms of the
Size or like
2048 by 2048 and the way that it's cut up inside that square is exactly the same.
Okay, that's good news.
I'm just posting it now.
So right now, guys, on Twitter at Adam Bati, you're gonna get right now for everybody that likes to edit their own kits. Here we go. This is the template of eFootball PES 2020. It's gonna go live right now. So make sure you guys retweet, share some love, especially because there's a lot of people in the community that likes to create very good looking kits. Even for my club, I like to use some of you guys' kits, especially the guys from PES Universe are amazing. But there's a lot of other people that like to edit. Editemos PES in Argentina and South America, PES Nos Une, and all those guys. They like to. It's a lot of you guys in Costa Rica. Well, if we start naming all the countries that play PES, but really, we thank you for all the support. That's
absolutely. I've just posted the kit template, everybody. So you'll see it's very similar, but that's the 2020 kit as well. So that's really nice. And I saw a tweet from Asim as well, who obviously left us recently. And I just want to say a big thanks to Asim for all the community work over the past few years and all his help. And that certainly played a big part in a lot of the improvements, including Master League. It's the first E3 for many years that he's not here. We always do that photo.
Yeah, we always do that. Yeah,
so,
we're going to miss the photo.
But I know the fans appreciate what you've done for them and the team in Japan, obviously.
Especially now that they start seeing the changes into the game. So that's...
So big shout out.
Yeah, thanks, Asim, for everything. Let's wrap it up. Tomorrow we'll be back.
We're going to do the same thing every day. I'll check my Twitter. I'll look at the most asked questions. Obviously, I get a ton. Obviously, Robbie will do the same. We'll play some more matches. Let us know what you want us to play.
Yeah, what exactly you want to see. Thanks. Today was kind of delayed, the whole thing. Really sorry one more time. Tomorrow we'll be back with more information, more details. We got the man right here next to us, all the way from Japan. So we're going to use it. We're going to keep it right here and get all the details just for you guys. So thanks again. Please check out Official PES because we're going to give away this nice speaker, all branded with the eFootball PES 2020. So just for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned on our channels because one of you guys will get this one. So have a good one.
Thank you.
Playing is believing.